Morning. So, stupid me left the camera on the charger all night. The problem is, I used that same thing to plug in the speaker. So I plugged it into one end of the cord, but the cord wasn't plugged into the wall.
Bravo, hon. Bravo.
So the camera's been charging this morning because it was like at 1 bar from yesterday's vlog, and I had it out here at like 11 o'clock, and now it's like 11:42, 11:45, and because I got distracted with music and doing my Sonya. She's like the best warrior right now, unless Artanis is up, and he's not, and I don't own Artanis, so because I'm like, okay, Meriden's okay, but I'm just never going to play Zarya ever again. But like Specialist, oh, that's support. I want Specialist. I have another quest for Specialist, and I love like 2 of my Specialists, I just love them to death. It's Probius and Sergeant Hammer.
So I'm browsing Reddit, and I just came across a picture of a pizza from Domino's. It's a pepperoni pizza, and the caption is, "Dear Domino's person who made my pizza, you get me like no one else ever will." And the slices are all kind of varying sizes, but each slice has 3 pieces of pepperoni on it because it's just do instead of being done the way most people do pepperoni.
Oh, gotcha. So the picture book came in, the photo book came in.
Oh, good.
And I'm trying to get out to Clackamas, which is not a problem. The problem is, I want to know what's the plans with Willie. Now, I asked him the question, but it's like I know the answer. Like, if I asked Aaron this, he's like, sure, yeah, we'll do that. But this is like, so I got to run out to Clackamas. Do you want to come with? Then we go to the gym, or just wait till I get back? Gee, get in your car, go all the way out to Clackamas, which is where she wants to meet, is directions from home. 26 and a half miles away. Go all the way out there, sit at a coffee shop, tell her I'm there because it's take 41 minutes to get out there, and that can vary a lot depending on traffic and stuff. Any rain bouts can, she says it's about 3 blocks from the town center. I got it on maps. I'll just say it that way because people who uses Apple Maps anymore? I think people even on iPhone use Google Maps because
It's gotten better.
All right.
It would be hard to make it worse.
But yeah, so I don't really need to do Probius right now. Send directions to phone. I love this. Samsung. Bink. You get the little like upside down teardrop location. Like, I'm not sure if you can do that on Apple. Yeah, I would think so. Well, you should be able to from Google Maps because you have to log into a Google account in order to effectively use Maps. Right? And most people have a Google account.
Yeah.
Like in all the various emails I've sent to people, I've never sent them to @apple.com or at whatever the iTunes store requires you to use.
Me.com.
Oh no. Their technology is like 2 years behind everyone else, and their email addresses make you seem like you're 6. What the hell? Dasher@me.com. That's so no. I'd look at that email address and be like, no, I'm gonna keep something more professional. I forgot. It's the holiday season. Everybody's trying to get on 217 so they can go to the mall. I bet you this just opens up after I get past, well, technically Denny Road. Thankfully this car does electric. Joel's mom was like, is it gonna be a pain to get out there? I'm like, nah, it's a Prius. I didn't tell her, it's a Prius, gas, not a problem. I'm gonna have to get food while I'm out there. Oh, that's one of my eyebrows. Ow. Alright, so it's a Black Rock coffee. It's where she wanted to meet. I was hoping they had it inside. She wouldn't have probably suggested something otherwise. So I'm gonna go in and get myself a coffee. while I go, ow, ow, leg. Bad, crappy traffic. I'm only displeased because I walked her out and talked, and now I'm at the car. And I didn't get to go inside and go to the bathroom. Now I don't want to walk inside just to use their bathroom. I mean, I did technically buy something, it just... But yeah, so... The book... I don't want to take anything out right now because it's wet. But yeah, if you guys can see that picture, you know, don't put over your head, yada yada. Like I said, I don't want to take them out because it's nice and sealed and all that jazz. So I'll get home and I'll dry stuff off. I gotta do stuff. Gotta. Do I want to do reviews of Black Rock Coffee? No. Tumblr got posted. Danny Boy and Nick. What? What am I doing on the Snapchat? Nick? Oh, my Snapchat. Where do I have the most haters? YouTube or local football players? Nick got back to me. YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know about that. What Danny do? Like, I wasn't even out of the car that long. My phone, which I was on the entire time, it went down 8% in battery.
You can't tell me you need to get over.
His girlfriend's being a side seat driver, I guess, because she's not in the back seat. Anyway, so like I said, I'll probably show the books and stuff later and all that jazz when I get home and get things dried off. Gonna meet up with Willie and go do back. We might talk about some stuff after that. So yeah, I'm gonna start up the radio. Pandora? What? No, no. Oh, right, I like this song, right. Okay, it's 4:11. I'm going to be heading to the gym. Willie's arm is still sore. We may hang out later. So yeah, I've gotten everything dried off. I want to make sure that they get air dried too, because I know how pictures are fickle, even though I kind of wiped it off with a towel. Like I've got these little cards. Got my finger in the wrong spot. Little cards. Got 2 of those. Got a stand for team photo. It's the same photo. It's like the best one that she took. I've got that as a big one. I've got that as a small one. But like the book, here's the big one. Try not to get them all over stuff. So the book has all the stuff. She didn't make it to every game. Oh, there's Willie praising the Lord. There's Willie running again. Yeah, man, Willie was in 3 successive pictures. I made it in on the Viper games later. Because there's like a whole section that's me. All this stuff. Yeah. And then like the roster. Some people got pictures, some people did not. There's Danny. There's Willie. There's Gunner. There's Rudy. There's Bomber and his oldest kid. I mean, he technically had a jersey. He was 23. 22. He was 22. Right. Anyways. So yeah, that's all fun. So I'm going to go to the gym, take care of all this stuff and whatnot. Put this stuff back in its case before I ruin it. Alright. Back's done. What we got going on here? Put some things out on Facebook. I'm not very happy with our government right now. Of course you're slow charging. I gotta close all the apps. So, it's 6:23. Haven't had Willie get back to me. Sent him something 57 minutes ago. And then I sent him something before that. And then I sent something in before that before I came to the gym. So, I don't know. I was probably there for a while. I did talk with Joshua for a bit. So I was in there longer than I would have normally been. Plus I took some time to rage on Facebook. I am aware that we've hit 5,000 subscribers. I thank you all. It's wonderful, it's great. I'm going for dinner here, I believe. Let me do my Google spy on Aaron. We're trying to do, it was still on the gym's Wi-Fi. So, yeah, he's at his parents. No, he's not. They're having dinner. He's at something close to, yeah, Amnesia Brewing, I think. Whatever. He's like 25 miles away. It would take me half an hour to, or 50, sorry, he's 34 miles away. It would take me an hour to get there in current traffic. I'm hungry. I think we're gonna swing by and get some Taco Bell, go home, read some Valista, get that book finished, or closer to figuring stuff out on it. All right, headlights, reverse. Okay, morning. So, Greener and Greener did a video this morning, and they watched Quarterback HD. And I noticed way over on the side, YouTube suggesting my channel. I'm like, yay! So that's fun. I've been doing WoW this morning. I'm listening to Timber right now. I had to pause that. Aaron is in the process of trying to wake up. I'm about ready to go get more coffee. It is 9:25. I shouldn't have to translate my clock. I need to just go change it right now. I looked at that, look over at the clock, and I have to add 2 minutes. Apparently over here on the side it says there's a Thor Ragnarok without special effects trailer. Don't know what that is. About ready to go kill Algalon because I was taking my druid through Ulduar. Because I was like, I don't have a lot of leather gear out of there. Apparently I have the entire set though, druid gear. Which means I had to take him through because I don't have any other druids. It's possible to have most of the other leather gear because I picked it up from like my rogue or something. In order to pick up tier gear. That stuff. Also, Dalvin's talking to me. He wants to know the difference between do and does. He's Brazilian. I was like, does is the third person singular form of do. That's it. I'm opening the door to Algalon right now. I figured I might as well do that while I'm on camera here. Braun talk his stuff up. Freaking dwarves are slow. One of them is when I'm here on my mage, or any other of my gnomes, I usually have some semblance of speed boosting. My rogue can dash, sprint, cat's dash. A warrior can heroic leap. My priest really doesn't do much of anything, but she just floats everywhere. We're all like blinks.
We got here before
He finally got into the room.
Maybe we can rig the systems to interfere with his analysis.
Translocation complete. Commencing planetary analysis of Azeroth.
What we're doing here is like nobody knew what was going on, just that the planet was corrupted by old gods, but like we had no idea about the world soul or anything. But technically Algalon did. In the universe's best interest. I wonder why. We know now why it's so special, but
Him and see if I can jam his signal. I might be able to buy us some time while you take care of him.
yeah, well, while you're walking, I will defeat this guy. Watch this. He dead. No, he's not, because he has to go through his monologue. See if Braun's walking out of the room still.
Calculated. The Pantheon will receive the observer's message regardless of outcome.
Pantheon is dead, and you don't know it. Oh, can't see Braun anymore. Algalon is dead. Observed! Alright. And I'm not going to be that person that goes back to Dalaran and turns into a little thing and makes frickin' what's-his-bucket scream up a storm. I will chat with you guys later. See what's going on. Have to go grocery shopping, getting a couch today. So we're doing good on time. We got to get our shopping done, and then I was going to go to Mod because if we get there during a rush and then we get delayed here because there's an unforeseen rush, we've got to be home by 2 because we have a Comcast style appointment with the couch delivery person.
We got a 4-hour window.
4-hour window, and I still haven't heard really back from Malcolm. Well, I'll see. The thing is like, you're still recovering from last night, and you go to Peacock Lane. I guarantee you, Peacock Lane is not. You can go to Peacock Lane at 7 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock I can drive out there and we can chat over coffee. Like, plan. Some guys are just so ridiculously whipped. And I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. I just thought he was like highly celebratory of his girlfriend all the time, but I realized over last year I've never seen pictures of him by himself on his Facebook. It's always been him, his girlfriend. And I'm like, at least she is not as, she's an adult, so she's not as immature and takes like his phone and puts like videos of her on his Snapchat. I see a lot of high schoolers that do that, and I've actually like, okay, well, you're not doing any football stuff this year. I'll figure out maybe about adding you guys later. But right now, your girls are getting a hold of your phone all day, and they're posting nothing but selfies, and I follow this for a football player, not some vapid girl. But anyways, looks like all the fun things are out. They're like, I don't know. I don't know what you call these.
Stocking stuffers.
Like for Paul Bunyan? Those are huge.
Novelty gifts.
Novelty. Okay, there we are. I mean, there's Drinko. Serving tray. Ring-a-ling serving tray. Whatever.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what'd he find?
Electronic brew finder.
Oh, it beeps?
Yeah.
Great. See, this thing's useful. This is a screwdriver.
Yeah.
And it has a light on the tip of it.
Yeah, that's useful.
This makes it, this is fun for kids. It's a maze. Kind of. Oh, I see how it works. Whatever. Like, and then here's the little, like,
Disc shooter.
like, you can buy and they're 50% off men's gift sets.
Yeah.
You can also get a megaphone. He's afraid that I'm actually gonna, like, turn it on and say something because my voice is already loud enough as is. What? Oh, it's a basketball globe. I know a couple people that could use that to up their game. Malcolm ever watches this? We're gonna go get our spin down at the Starbucks thing and figure out if we've got everything we need for the week. Trying to navigate my way out of Fred Meyer. Almost went out errand with the wrong door because the bell ringer. He's going to go get his hair cut. I'm sitting here trying to find a door. My camera set it off? Weird. Where'd the car park? That's what's good. And so then Aaron's gonna get his hair cut because his prescription, remember, at the last minute, and they have to take 25 minutes to fill it. So there's the car. I asked Willie which of the coconut waters he likes the most, because he kept telling me, oh, you should get this one. I really like this one. It's got the flavors. It covers up the taste of it. We can't remember what brand it is, and I keep bringing up brands. And I'm like, well, Freddy's has a big selection, so I sent him a Snapchat on that one. It's like $12.40 right now. I still have to do legs, but I'm repping my gear. Sleeves tights, obviously, and sleeves shorts. Did not put on my hoodie. Well, that wasn't too terribly bad in there. I didn't get a lid on this. Oops. Looks like we're gonna sit here for a while I drink this. Because it looks like I got booze. Because people don't put lids on straws inside booze. They do.
Which is weird.
People are like, don't drink alcohol out of a straw. Why?
Because you won't taste it as much.
You know what that does? That gets it into your system faster. If you taste alcohol too much, you don't want to have it. Our body doesn't like it. Our mind likes it.
There was a bubble right about here where it had folded up, and so I pulled it back, but I pulled back too far.
Oh, okay. I think it's also Velcroed down.
I don't think it's Velcro. I think it's just the spikes on the bottom of it.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, it's 1:50. We'll be home by 2. I just got to get... I'm having... Oh, brain freeze. I was going to swing down and I was going to look at the McMinimans, though. rather than go out this entrance. Because the McMiniman's is open, but their menu seems... Like, they got a cheesesteak, but it's only on their lunch menu, and McMiniman's is that kind of place where they will have a lunch menu. Of course, the only time we ever went to McMiniman's before, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and we were eating off their happy hour menu. And asked if they just had, like, a pepperoni pizza. Well, it's 5:08 right now. Heading to the gym. Willie's got to go to church. And so, yeah. I'm heading to the gym to do legs. At least I'll know I'll start legs at like 5:15. Gotta get out of the car, gotta find a parking spot, yada yada, all that jazz. Let's go! Shell station! Headlights! The thing this morning, it's kind of got me thinking that there's a lot of people, and I know this is very true, this is kind of how YouTube works, and this is how the world works. There are people that I watch that don't watch me. It gets me a little bummed. And I'm like, but I understand that that's how that... I love this parking spot. But I understand that's how it works. I know there's a lot of y'all that watch me. But, you're like, oh, subscribe to my channel. I'll be honest. I've looked. Some of you have no videos. It's like striking up a television station and being like, hey dude, you should watch my channel, it's new. And then for like 3 months you air nothing but static. I'm not chiding, I'm just saying, I don't, and obviously that, but it's like, I don't know if, like, I know football watches me. I don't know if green iron gridding, blah, tongue twisted there, if they watch me. I don't know if anybody of them watches me, so, but I know I subscribe to them. I know I watch their videos. I put them in my watch later, and sometimes I get all confused, and Aaron and I will go the whole watch later. I'm like, nope, that's a Silas Encita. Oh, that's a Nick Calfieri. Like, I don't even know if Nick watches my videos, and like, he went over to Germany and lives effectively in Germany and plays football there, and he won the German Bowl with the Swedish Hall Unicorns. And he lives and his family lives like less than 5 miles away from me. I think. 10 tops. And I don't even know if he watches my channel. We're like Portland football players here, and yeah. Anyways, I'm off to do legs. It's 5:11. Don't say the rest of your address. Not the current one. My first apartment by myself. My house number was 511. So every time I say 511, I'm like, not say it, even though I don't think the building exists anymore.
Good, recording. So, last weekend, we went out and bought a love seat. Because one we had was kind of awful and falling apart. We got it today. They drove up, got lost in the complex, because that's always going to happen. I finally was able to guide them to our front entrance area, where they pulled up and dropped off the love seat in front of the stairs. We're on the second floor. So, being the genius I am, and yes, I say that sarcastically, since TJ's off at the gym, fortunately it's a lightweight love seat. I rolled it up the stairs, of which there are 18. Roll, adjusting each time, sometimes more than once per. Rolled it, got it in front of the door. Took me a good 5 minutes to figure out the shortest orientation so I could get it through the door, because it only fits through on one. Got it inside, and I'm putting the legs on. all of this to prove to myself that I could. That I didn't have to have someone help me. That I am in fact strong enough and capable enough to get a love seat up the stairs. I'm insane. And like everything else in our modern era, it came in a ton of plastic wrap. But there it is. A new charcoal Dura suede love seat. And my phone doesn't know what to focus on.
Oh, hi guys. Just got out. It's legs. 6:37 right now. I'm gonna take a little time here to complain about So this is Crunch Fitness, and I like it because they actually have squat racks with pads on the side so that when people drop their weights, it doesn't cause minor earthquakes. That's a benefit. The problem is, just like at Boom, those same people are still here. They're just not making the big booms anymore. What they're doing is they're like hyping each other up. Like, I was halfway across the gym and I could hear them resonating with their voices, cheering each other on. I understand people get used to be cheered on. Willie cheers me on all the time while we're doing stuff. And I can hear him, but I don't need to. Honestly, he's louder here in the car, but then again, he also has a voice like mine that projects and it reflects off the windshield. Sometimes I find myself, as I brought up before, turning the volume down in the car to see if I can turn Willie down. Maybe it will happen. I've not been in contact with Nick. He is currently at CenturyLink Field watching the Eagles versus the Seahawks, and I am not happy with the way the score is, I think. I don't know. Aaron, the couch has been delivered. I will see you when I get home, but we need our pizza. So I need to swing by and get that myself. So that guy, the curly hair, is hanging on the lights, and the strand that's... Can I get my finger in there just right? The strand that is right there, right atop the ladder, the one that hangs down, that goes out. And then he's like, he replaced one of the lights and it turned back on. And then and then it went out. And he's like, what's going on? He's like, he kept trying to fix him the entire time I was there waiting for my pizza. And he finally says, okay, they're working now. And I said, maybe that strand blinks. And he just looked at me like, and then the lights turned back on. And then they turned off. But he was replacing them so fast that he was actually replacing them at it's a really slow blink. Anyways, but it was just I never thought of that. And I was like, oh. Got a question. On Friday's video, has nothing to do with Friday's video, and I think I'm going to answer it, but I don't quite know how, because it's why are you an atheist? Maybe I'll answer that one tomorrow morning. I mean, I'll answer it in the comments too, but... No. As you guys saw, there's the new couch. We watched a bunch of... Watch Later. We watched all of it last night, and then went to bed, and I read People of Tumblr, and we cracked up and passed out. That's pretty much how last night went after the gym. And so now we're heading up to the platform, because OneDrive is downloading Aaron's videos right now. Morning. So, yep. See, I thought like someone at one of the other apartments was like blacking out their windows, but basically what they're doing is they block out most of the windows and then they just like spray a new coat of paint on rather than paint it, because if you're just like hand painting it, then you only need to worry about a small ring around it, but if you're going to be spraying, then you got to worry about more area that it might be impacting. Yeah. But as I was telling her in the store when we found out that she was moving out, that they're going to definitely tear up our carpet, because we've got sections where it's already starting to kind of fold up a little bit, because we have two people. It's like, it's it's a 1-bedroom, but there's 2 people living in there, so we're putting technically double the wear on it, but it's not anything more than would, anyways.
It's not excessive, but it's been 3 years?
Yeah. Well,
So
plus,
it might be a little excessive.
plus the couple sections that it is being torn up on is where we had like 4 people sitting in one spot for hours, wiggling back and forth with a table.
Yeah.
And then where my chair's at. Because I don't move my chair very much because it's kind of pinned in there, but I wiggle around a lot and I dance and I wave my arms. So the chair kind of does the little like on the carpet. So I've actually worn kind of a hole in the padding of the carpet. So, well, yeah, so there was also the announcement yesterday that apparently Niantic is going to be overhauling the original game. And my question is, are they going to be doing a character wipe? Because that seems a little strange if you're going to have a whole new game. Like they're like completely rebuilding the game. When you're completely rebuilding the game, like EverQuest 1 to EverQuest 2, you kind of have to do a character wipe, or people's old profiles might be a little screwed up.
Yeah.
It's easier to do a character wipe than it is to try to grandfather in old profiles.
Dramatically easier.
I went for the execute. I've been catching EVs all week. I have like 200 EV candies. It's to the point where if they're anywhere close to cap CP, I just evolve them. Just to see what randomly pops up. And it's Jolteon mostly.
Yeah. I finally got my second Flareon.
Got a lot of fog out. It's like heavy fog. It's that got that chill in the air. Everything looks wet, but it hasn't actually rained.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not gonna pay attention to that execute if it doesn't want to get in the damn ball. Well, this Eevee's gonna be a pain to catch. Anyways, but so Ingress is gonna have a next update. Like I said, character wipe, because if you want new characters to come in and you're dealing with players that have been for the last 2 years level 16, which is insane to get to, by the way.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of new people
Who can't do anything.
who can't do crap. We came in, what, 6 months after the fact? And
Not even.
yeah, we came in, you know, but we weren't like hardcore players like taking time off of sleeping to go out in the middle of the night
Yeah.
and do this stuff. And we both hit, you know, level cap about the same time. We were on the same team.
Yeah.
But anyways, and so that was that, but it just took so long because we couldn't do anything. We couldn't attack anything. We didn't have enough. It's sort of like when you're low level now on Pokemon. It's how do you really take out a gym? You have nothing of power.
Yeah.
No. Speaking of Pokemon, I can't believe I just filmed that. A Spinnerack hatching. I swear I wasn't going to break this camera, but, you know, apparently I'm going to film Spinneracks hatching. Anything you want to say? How's the couch?
Couch is actually really comfortable. The cushions are just so much more.
Yeah, the old
up, and it's
the old one was very, very, very winding down.
Yeah.
But anyways, your train's rolling in now.
Bye.